Um, I do like that game. It's so fun. I hope that we do get a chance to play again. We gotta get some mythics in this week, man.
Oh God, yeah. I did a few. I think I still need like a good handful more.
I want to get the mounts and shit. Get to 3,400 rating. I'm at
Yeah.
2,800 right now.
I think I'm like 40 points shy of 3K.
Oh wow.
I gotta pump out some 13s.
Yeah. I think to get to 3 4s, you have to have like 16s and 17s. It doesn't seem that bad, really. I mean, DPS, so you know, all I have to do is hit shit. Um, but it does take a little bit longer. Still feel like we were doing great when we were doing it.
I mean, I'm still learning shit, dude. The best way to actually learn mechanics in that game is to get to a point where they start killing you,
Yeah,
which doesn't really happen like in 10s and lower, I feel like. Shit's still pretty forgiving even at 10. Once you start pushing higher keys and you start dying to stuff, you're like, "Oh, that's a mechanic that has to be dealt with. Let me learn what the fuck it is."
do they add more mechanics the higher it gets?
No, no. But if there's like a dot a healer can heal through
Yeah.
easily, like you just ignore it as a DPS. You're like, fuck it, it
hmm
doesn't matter. But when you start dropping over dead, you're like, I guess I do have to deal with that.
That's funny. I was going through the um talent trees and like looking through stuff today and made some changes. Um, and I looked at saw they changed um one of the talents from one to another, and the one to the other was to make it to where I take 8% more healing. I was like, oh, that must mean there's some
What?
hard hitting shit. And
I guess so. Jeez. I have not looked at patch notes or seen if they've changed anything. Maybe I should look into that.
uh, anyways, this is the Sandpit episode 38.
We doing it here or?
Oh,
Mm,
we're doing it now.
yeah, let's go ahead and do it here. I think we'll can pop it up before somebody shows up. Is that okay?
I'm cool with that.
Being lazy, that's all really. I mean, we can swap real quick if you guys want to.
Nah, nah. Let's have a guest star if anybody shows up.
Yeah, that
Without
sounds
their
good.
knowledge.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that's
man.
easy.
Jump them in.
Oh man, there's some good guests that would show up. There's some good people that pop in here.
Yeah.
Um,
Who's your number one guest you want on the podcast?
oh
If you
man.
could have anybody.
Oh, anybody? I thought you meant anybody on like that could come in here. Anybody in the world? Give me a minute.
Anybody in the world, living or dead.
Living or dead?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I can go first.
Yes, please.
Obama.
Why Obama?
Why not?
It's tr
Everyone's favorite president.
it's true. That's true.
Coolest president since Bill Clinton.
That's true. Um, Also the first black president. Very big.
Yeah, yeah, true.
I think it's funny that you lean towards the black uh
Well,
person.
we need a little more representation on the podcast.
It's true.
Hey,
Abe can only do so much.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
What about you, Abe? Who would you like to have on there?
Epstein,
Man.
Wow, living or
get
dead. Yeah,
Yeah.
checks
get
out.
get it straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
This is your opportunity to actually tell us what's going on, man. Although, you know
Yeah.
what, Abe, that would probably get us killed. So fuck you.
Oh, I mean, what can you do?
I think, man, Nicholas Tesla.
Nikola Tesla.
Yes.
Why? You want him to like kind of in the same Epstein vein. You're like, you want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing
Yeah.
but the truth.
Oh yeah, yeah, kind of. I interesting life, interesting story. Um, but it's split into so many different ways. It feels like. So yeah.
But you know, he definitely would be like extremely awkward, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sure.
Oh, he'd be marveling at the technology we're employing.
Hmm.
Give him all kinds of new ideas.
I mean, he just strikes me as like, someone that was on the spectrum or something.
I mean, yeah, probably all the great inventors are.
Not that there's anything wrong with that or
No,
anything.
yeah.
It's just I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want to be on the show, is what I'm saying.
Ah,
Like,
he'd love it.
mm,
We got microphones. We're talking wirelessly through Wi-Fi over great distances. Electric, just a computer screen would freak him the fuck out. He'd be like, "Holy shit, it's magic."
I don't I don't know about that because a lot of this technology is just like employs sort of stuff like transistors and such that he
Hmm.
kind of
Yeah,
came
but
up
he
with.
was building shit with like balsa wood and copper wire.
Yeah, he
He was
made
well
he made
before the
wire
digital revolution.
he made wireless toys before that was even a thing that
Yes.
most people were even considering.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
but there's a difference between like tinkering with shit and like having fun with stuff and like seeing like high technology in action, man.
Look, I don't know. It's because you take something like a Tesla, right? The car, right?
Yeah.
And you show it to like a guy that really loves cars, and most of them like are very, very like, that's not a car. And they like the old stuff, the
Hmm.
American
Yeah.
muscle from
Hmm.
the fucking 70s and 60s
Yeah,
and
but I
stuff.
mean, you show a car to someone that's only seen a horse, and they're gonna be like, "Holy fuck, it's witchcraft."
Maybe most people, but I mean, you're talking about Tesla. You like the rudimentary knowledge of what could be possible is already there in them. It's not going to be a
Yeah,
surprise.
I look. I think you could say the same about like science fiction writers. Maybe they could envision it like a little easier than an ordinary person, but they'd still be marveling, like,
Mm,
like levitation,
Hmm.
mm.
fucking antibiotics, dude. Freak them out.
Um. Man, I see. I went into it thinking of as in he was already fully aware of what we were doing, how it's being perceived. Um.
No, no, he's not caught up.
He just
He resurrected
appears.
people from their timeline,
Oh man, that
like Bill and Ted's Excellent
that's
Adventure.
awesome. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, I bet he'd be marveled.
Ah, dude, let's get Napoleon.
Oh, no, I don't like Napoleon.
Why? Why don't you like Napoleon, man?
Man, short guy that with a chip on his shoulder. That
He was normal
no,
size.
he was not.
He was taller than average.
What are you talking about? He's 5'3".
No,
What?
no, they measured the foot differently in France. He was normal height. He was actually a little bit tall.
What the fuck?
Tom's like, I can't tell if he's
No,
bullshitting me.
yeah, yeah. I feel I always hate it when I fall into this trap, where it's I know what I know, and what I think could be wrong in this situation, and I don't trust Stopa with not not playing a fun game of what's behind the curtains.
I speak for the entire pod as a logical fact checker when I say Napoleon was totally average height.
I do
And
feel
you
like
can
no.
trust me.
I'm now looking it up. He's 5 feet 2 inches. I knew it. I fucking
Keep
knew it.
reading. Keep reading aloud for the whole class then.
Oh my god, you're right. Measured differently, which translates into 5 feet 6 inches. That's still short. What are we talking about?
Keep reading. Keep reading, motherfucker.
What? No way.
People used to be shorter because they were malnourished.
Oh yeah, I know that. I don't.
Yeah, so he was tall for the time.
For
We're
the
limited.
time, you did not
Yeah.
specify. For the time. So funny though. It really. Oh, close the shit. Uh, really though.
Well, before we move on,
Mhm.
I'd like an apology
For what?
for not believing me.
I'm sorry, I didn't believe you. I
All
knew I
right,
should have
all right.
believed
I
you.
forgive you, Tom. I
I
forgive
feel
you.
like you looked it up though, and then you want to fuck with me.
I mean, I knew I was right before I even looked it up.
That's so great. Um, man, this is the Sandpit episode 38. This is Tom, Stoba,
That's me.
Abe. What's up? What's up? How are you two doing today?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I just had a tooth pulled, so I'm actually feeling quite relieved. That was a bum tooth. I'm glad to have it gone.
That's good. That's good.
I'm pretty sleepy.
Yeah, I feel that.
When aren't you sleepy, Abe?
I feel like that's
Hey,
racist.
so what tooth did you pull, or they pull, and what aftercare medications did you get?
All right. So first of all, it's not a smiling tooth. I still have a perfectly intact smile. It was something further back, and I didn't get any meds. Nothing at all. And you know what? I'm actually feeling good. No Tylenol. No nothing. I'm raw dogging it.
Hmm. That's a well. See, you're missing out because you're supposed to try to get the Vicodins, and obviously you don't use them. You raw dog. You take a little bit of Tylenol if
Um,
needed,
yeah, it
and you
it would have
save
been
them
nice.
for save them, put them aside for a fun night with a couple beers or something.
It would have been nice, to have for like a headache or something. But
Yes,
I
or that.
I
You
have
know.
it
never
depends.
been given any of that.
I did one time. I had a simple like a cavity filled, and they gave me like 7 Vicodin,
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yeah, that's
like
what
a year later, I got 3 wisdom teeth out, and the dude just said, take ibuprofen and Tylenol together. 3 wisdom teeth, one procedure. It was
Dude,
like take Tylenol. So you never know what you're gonna get from a
it's
dentist.
true.
yeah. The real thing though is, look, I had 3 wisdom teeth, and two of the bottom one were compacted, and one of them had cracked the another tooth, so they took that one out. So I had a
Damn.
literal like gaping hole in my mouth, and they packed the bone. I'm not sure if it was cadaver or synthetic bone, and they sold it or whatever. And yeah, they gave me Vicodin. I didn't take that shit. I took Tylenol and I was fine. You'd be surprised how effective Tylenol is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that's good stuff when you need it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they've never ever offered me any of that. Um,
yeah, but that's because you're white.
wow. See, that's racist.
No, they look after you guys. Yeah,
uh,
they don't care what drugs we're taking. Is you guys? Well, we can't fuck up the white people with our drugs.
so
That's
true.
why.
And
That's why Purdue got sued.
That's why Purdue
They
what?
I
got
thought
sued,
Purdue made chicken.
or DuPont, or whatever,
I think DuPont makes oil.
or whatever. Fucking people, the Percocet people.
Oh, yeah.
This is
I
how
don't know
sleep
who
they
they
are.
are.
What happened?
The
It's the war
lawsuit
on
What
drugs.
lawsuit? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
on the pharmaceutical company that was pumping out OxyContin.
Yeah. They were like pumping it out
Oh,
like
yes,
nonstop, and then they
yes.
got sued for just like
Lobbying
hyping up
for
every
it.
doctor in America
That's
and
right.
handing
Mm-hmm.
that shit out like candy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hillbilly heroin, they called it.
They went too hard on that though. It sucks being in pain and not being able to get pain relief. If you got like
yeah.
chronic pain, that sucks for
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, it really does. Um, that's the way it goes.
You know, there is a cure for all pain though.
Death?
What's that?
Got it. Got it.
That's not that. I don't like that.
I mean,
Can't
you
scrap
you
that.
don't have to like it.
Yeah,
I mean, can't you?
yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to like it. I mean,
I mean, do we know that's a cure?
no.
Do we know
I
your
mean,
soul doesn't just take that shit into the next world?
Oh man, that'd be horrible.
That sucks shit.
That would. You go into another existence and you're like, oh fuck, my back still hurts.
Shouldn't have jumped off that bridge.
Oh, rough.
well, you would. Oh God. Well, you would hope that at that point, at least the Vicodin will be flowing like candy.
I hope so.
Man, it's funny. I've been thinking about the simulation theory a lot. Before we kind of go deeper, I wanted to do a quick um for recording sake, seeing sound. I've been seeing a lot lately, a lot, like a lot, to the
Been
point
seeing a lot of what?
small lights, um, emitting from objects making noise.
Whoa, whoa,
Normally,
whoa. Wait. Like you're seeing lights from objects that make noise, or you are seeing lights and noise from ordinary objects?
I don't understand the question. The question.
He's asking if the things are actually making noise, or are you also hearing noise
No,
from the things?
they're making noise, and
Okay,
when that noise happens, I'll see a light.
got you.
Um, like I'm seeing a lot more now, and some
Give me an example.
at work, I be going down one of the aisles, um, and the vibration, the clicks of like the cart that I push will trigger, and I'll see like small specks of light shooting towards me. The same as before I've said, where it's like maybe if you lay a napkin flat and you picked it up from the middle up, and how it would fold in on itself.
Hmm.
It's like that, except it's going the other way, as if you're setting it down and it's unfolding itself,
Oh,
going towards me. Um,
interesting.
so the other day that happened where I was pushing my cart, and it was I think I saw like four or five just kept popping and going. At a certain point it got kind of annoying. Um, I just wanted to make sure I recorded that it's increasing. Um,
Yeah. Make a record.
I I've noticed it when I'm more relaxed. It happens more often as well.
Hmm.
I have no idea what that could be, man.
Yeah,
I really don't.
yeah.
I mean, I'm still leaning toward like some kind of synesthesia
Hmm.
where like your wires are crossed in your brain and it's like interpreting sound input as
Yes,
like visual stimulus.
yes. That's what I think. It's something along those lines.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes the most sense to me.
yeah.
Either that or you've been gifted and you can see extra dimensional shit,
Yeah, I doubt that.
which could be cool.
That would be cool.
I don't think that the extra dimensional shit would just be like lights and
Hmm.
colors, you know.
I mean,
You would
maybe you're not
hope.
seeing the whole dimension. Maybe you're seeing a fragment of it. A little piece.
So like when you try to look at those 90, 98, 99 channels on the cable, and you just see like little
Mm-hmm.
glimpses of stuff
Just get
between the
that.
static.
Yes, it lines up just perfect for about 2 seconds.
Yeah,
You see that tit. Like, oh, there. This is
Mhm.
all I needed.
100%. Or like
Mm-hmm.
when you spend $149 on like the giant novelty dildo, that's really really cool, but you only ever get to use like the first 10% of it.
No, I don't know
You
that.
don't you don't know
No.
about that?
I
I know
like.
people that use more than 10%.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like where your head's at, but I know people that'll take the entire thing.
Wow,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very impressive.
yeah. I don't get it. I don't. Um. So I've been thinking about the simulation theory a bit lately with the whole fly thing that I keep bringing up. Um. I I've looked at it a few different ways. Um. I think with like the simulation theory, it, and with how we talk about with the neurons being able to be fired off that way and so on and so forth. What if are we are in a simulation and the way that we are is basically we are somebody or something that loads into us, um, and what we see and feel, our neurons when they go off, it goes off for them. Sort of like a surrogate, I guess, like that movie Surrogate, if you ever seen
Or
that.
like an avatar in a video game.
Right. And we're so advanced that, this it is such an advanced um, being, technologically. Let's go with technological because that's where I assume it'd be. Um,
Mhm.
so advanced that we each do what we do, how we do it, because we are in our DNA programmed to do that pretty much, and it's kind of how we are. It's our instincts. Um, but there, I would say, a being or beings that are able to maybe not take us over, but witness us how we are.
Yeah.
Um, I still think basically Jack and D. I think it would be
Yeah, I've thought about this from a similar angle, but as like a gamer.
mm-hmm,
Like I imagine it's entirely possible that there's a whole other reality, like a deeper, more fundamental level of reality. And our reality is literally just a video game with the create a character. And they're like, this is such an immersive video game that once you create this character, you're not even gonna know it's a video game. We're gonna jack you in, you're gonna be in so deep.
mm-hmm,
But do you want to chase a high score? Or you want to go like easy mode your first time through? Like, what do you want to do? You want to be like a billionaire with like old world money? It's low score, but that could be fun. Or do you want to go hard mode? You want to get born into a third world country,
mm-hmm.
have like a fucking congenital disorder, be kind of dumb, get kind of diseased,
Choose
really good experience.
what perks
You're gonna go for
and
the.
go on.
Yeah,
I was gonna say go for the speed run.
Mm-hmm,
that too, right? Like maybe like
Dumpster baby.
suffering is its own kind of like experience. We experience it as negative, but imagine like Dark Souls. Like people fucking love Dark Souls. They love dying over and over and overcoming like really difficult challenges. Maybe some people like that hard mode shit, dude. Maybe some people like fucking grinding it out and having a hard life and getting that experience and feeling accomplished at the end of it. Maybe they sign up for that. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a fun thought, but I look at it a little different.
I
Oh yeah.
do.
Well, assuming that it is more on the existence is more on the technological side, then I assume that we aren't the hardware more so that we are the software. And our existence is, how whatever piece of hardware perpetuates its programming. Um, and I have had hallucinogenic visions where I kind of saw an assembly line of sorts, and I was kind of trapped in this thing, and there was a lot of them going down the assembly line, and this weird being came and looked at me after I smoked the salvia,
Oh shit.
and they were mad that I smoked the salvia because now they had to fix me.
Oh
So
shit.
so take obviously it's a hallucinogenic vision. It doesn't necessarily have to be real or anything, but I mean it.
Honestly, yeah, I think you're kind of, if you think about it strictly like from a logical what is more likely standpoint,
Mhm.
I think you're probably closer to like the probable reality we're living in. Like if you look at how fast we're advancing technologically and like emulating things through computers and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, I think computers are going to get so good. Like we're addicted to novelty. We like new experiences.
Mhm.
But we are fundamentally limited by physics to like how much of the universe we can explore, right? We can't travel faster than light. You have this horrible problem where like you need infinite energy to like make wormholes and shit. I think we're going to get to a point of computing where instead of us exploring the universe by like rockets and traveling and all that, it would be easier to simulate entire universes with computers.
Mm-hmm.
Hyper realistic simulations. Like
You're right.
we could simulate entire worlds with a level of detail that would be just as real as our reality, right? We could simulate entire people,
Mm-hmm.
entire emotions, entire lives,
Right.
creativity. Like you could have a level of fidelity that's perhaps even greater than the real world.
Right. Well,
And I think we might be in a world like that. And that could go all the way deep, you know. The simulation
well,
can make its own simulations.
well, I mean, uh, uh, there is that book Permutation City where it kind of it was interesting of a read where the guy in it kind of comes up that they do get to a place where they can like upload a consciousness into a computer, but the processing power it takes to simulate it or whatever, even like the most rich people are still on a massive delay from real time, right? So the guy realizes that the universe is just made up of stuff, right? And you can rearrange that stuff into any given arrangement, i.e., permutation. So long as you're able to like launch whatever you need to, that you can actually create your own universe using the stuff as if it were simulation. I the name permutation, statistics, you having different combinations of the same thing, but like any anyway, that is to say, there's that book is pretty interesting if you want to go that way. The way I kind of go with it, especially with that vision, it was kind of implementing that, implying that every individual is in their own machine almost, and
Mm-hmm.
we're kind of hooked up through internet or LAN or Wi-Fi sort of situation where, and if you really think about it, what's easier to simulate an individual and simulate their senses, their perceptions, and render the world around them, or to render an entire world and have every individual then
When
because like experience is internal, right? Like you don't really experience the world, you experience your own perception of it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Um, Something though that I think about when people talk about simulation theory and the rendering of what you see, I always kind of disagree with that because I think that if we were in a simulation to the degree that we talk about, they would have access to infinite energy, infinite so on and so forth. They would have a Dyson sphere, they multiple Dyson spheres, uh, probably something that we don't even fathom yet. Um, it also, to me, would make more sense if it was rendered, say rendered with us not being there, because I feel like it would be as a whole, everything's moving in this universe. Um, Even though, like, on the cosmic scale, only was it like 0.50 seconds have passed in the past, um, I think 75 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, but everything that exists is how I like to see it. Um, we are just simply like atoms on a computer, just part of one of its sectors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to look at things from a point of ego and be like, our universe is the most important. It's my lived experience, but
Hmm.
we could literally just be one petri dish in a fucking
Yes.
rack of 50,000.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's just like one cycle of one fucking test. And what happens if we do something that like invalidates the experiment? Does our whole universe just get fucking incinerated and on to the next? I don't know.
That's something I always wondered about would be what happened. I mean, to me, I guess it turns into death, but what happens when our universe gets wiped clean because we're going to another, like they're changing out the petri dish. They're done with the experiment. Um, but I mean, again, it just kind of goes back into um, what happens after you die. Do
And what,
we?
what happens when you turn off the video game?
Mm, that's something I used to like about with hack, hack slash dot hack. Fucking anime.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that one.
One of the guys says he always wondered what happened whenever he would start a game, and start playing it, get halfway through, then quit and never go back to it. He's like, are those people that I was helping trapped in a never-ending day of horror where monsters are running wild because I never came back?
Yeah. Or do they even know the game stopped?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Is it paused for them indefinitely? Um, I like to think of it as with I'll use video games as a medium, I guess. Um, we're kind of going that route with it. Uh, when you pause, like, with simulation theory, how I see it would work would be similar to accessing different timelines. As in, when we pause a game that we're playing, the XCOM we were just playing, we just left it. If we were to never come back, they were fucked. I like to think that once we pause it, everything keeps moving forward. The the simulation keeps functioning. You're putting basically a bookmark in this spot to come back to and continue from that spot. Now, what you do from that spot onward splits into a different timeline, and you have access to all those timelines that you've made. Like that, the overreach of the level it goes with the simulation theory is so much.
I mean, it goes as deep as you can imagine it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it can be turtles all the way down. Or like when
Mm.
we pause it, like the clock literally doesn't run.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't even experience a blink. Like we could go 10,000 years before relaunching it, and it could be like a completely seamless experience for them.
Yeah.
They don't even realize they've been offline 10,000 cycles. And I think as humans, like our perception is so inherently limited by like our own reality that like there's probably ultimate truths we'll never know.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We'll probably never fundamentally understand the nature of our own existence. Maybe it really is just simple physics and chemistry, or maybe it's simulation theory all the way down.
Or maybe it's just it's not any of it, you know?
Yeah, maybe it's something we literally can't even imagine, right?
I
Like,
I I think what it is, and I've thought about this recently. That I think that we actually truly don't exist in the same way
yeah,
that you know, and this is the way I've explained. Like this is the simplest way you can explain the creation of the universe, right? It's one minus one equals zero, right? So zero can equal one minus one, right? So you know
right.
that the matter, antimatter, what have you. So, and if you take all that and you know kind of cancel it out, we still don't exist. This is just not existence in progress. Right? We're just the actual active mathematics of not existing.
Man, I am too sober for that.
I like that thought. Um, I I mean that's something too. Is like we could be a dream. I mean, we could be like Abe said, nothing. Um,
Yeah,
I think that's what it is. I think we are nothing. I mean, mathematically, it makes sense. Like, how can you ever really have something real from nothing? You could just have the process of being nothing. Right?
I
That's
mean,
what we are.
if we're talking like we're trying to imagine all the things we couldn't know, and it's infinite,
mhm.
right? Like, imagine trying to explain Wikipedia to an ant. Like, they'll never have a frame of reference to understand even 1% of that. And as humans, maybe we're just in the same boat. I think we think we're hot shit, but I think probably we're only seeing a fraction of reality as it actually is, and
Yeah,
we'll never understand Wikipedia.
I get where you're going with that. I like to think of a future where we can explain what Wikipedia is to an ant, and the ant will understand.
Oh man.
I think the ants might be a little more in tune with all that than us,
I
right?
do,
Because
yeah.
aren't they pretty much little androids that communicate with chemical pheromones and such,
Yeah, yeah. They
closer to
are.
like almost a hive mind, closer to like what the internet actually is.
They do little dances, little interpretive
Mm.
dances.
The bees
Oh,
do
that's
it
not deep.
too. Yes, bees, the
Yeah.
ants.
Yeah, hive insects are really interesting.
Um, yeah, ants they're amazing. They're way smarter
Ants and bees are super cool. Yeah.
than let on. I mean, they even like domesticate caterpillars and milk them. I mean, it's
Tell me more.
yeah.
I'm intrigued.
Um, in the rainforest, I believe, there's these ants that they take they steal caterpillars away from the trees, take them down and raise them and feed them and bite them. And when they bite them, they release venom, into them that stops them from being able to change into a butterfly. So they end up becoming these big, fat caterpillars.
Fuck. What the fuck, dude? Isn't
And
that what we
then,
do with cats?
and then, and then once they like get to a certain point, they start to milk the caterpillar because it produces a milky like.
Okay. We don't do that with cats. Okay.
No, but with cows we do.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Um,
So they eat the milk?
yes, yeah. The milk is
Wow.
nourishment,
That's fucked up, man. That's amazing.
isn't it? Um,
I didn't know ants domesticated fucking livestock. That's
yes.
wild.
I I do believe that they do more than just, or there's other colonies of ants that do more than just caterpillars or whatever. Um, but yeah, I remember watching a documentary about it, and they were like, this caterpillar had a guard of ants because that too is uh, any prey. They had to take it out to like let it graze, pretty much. Is how the narrator put it. Um,
Wait. Are you sure this is real, or did someone
yes,
just try to
yes,
sell a fucking
no,
documentary to
no. This is
Discovery
real.
Channel in 1991?
This is real. Um, and,
Because
and
I watched Milo and Otis, dude, and I really thought them animals could talk.
no, this is real. Um, but the
Right.
the ants formed a circle around the caterpillar and they would like put just pieces of leaf in front of it, and then every now and
Nah, man. This is
yeah,
fucking fan fiction.
no way.
You fell for some. There is no way that's real. No way.
Well, regardless of that, what the
Hold on.
And the ants, they carved little party
Arc,
hats out of leaves, and
artic,
they wore them all
articultural in
ceremonially.
ants. Yes, certain ant species domesticate other insects, most notably alphas. I don't know.
aphids.
Aphids. Acting as ranchers to harvest a sugary substance called honeydew. Ants protect the aphids from predators, transport them for better feeding spots, and carry them into nests for protection. The mutual benefit relationship, often termed farming, can involve aphids and some, I can't pronounce that species.
Okay,
The
all right.
process, ants quote unquote milk the aphids by stroking them
Aphid.
with their antennae, encouraging them to secrete honeydew.
Okay, yeah.
So, so this is actually a known thing, especially if you've ever grown cannabis outdoors. If you ever see ants, they're not necessarily an invasive species for your buds, but if you see them, that means they're probably using your plants to farm aphids. Aphids. So
And aphids eat the plants.
yes, so that's the danger sign of seeing ants. So the ants themselves aren't going to do anything to your plant except indirectly with the aphids.
Right,
So
right.
yeah.
It also says ants also farm fungi, a practice they
Yeah, I
develop.
was going to mention that.
Yeah.
There's there's species of ants that have had the same piece of fungus going. They'll transport it from colony to colony for literally tens of thousands of years.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wild, wild.
Holy shit.
That's why they if you see them harvesting plant matter, think about it. They don't need plant matter. You know, they're carnivores or
That's
whatever.
true, yeah.
So they are taking that to feed to their little fungus uh colony down there.
That's
Wow.
just like us harvesting fucking grain for animal feed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Ants are so cool.
Yeah.
Mhm. And you said they what they can't understand Wikipedia. They probably have better things to do than Wikipedia. Wikipedia is trash.
Okay. Allow me to revise my statement. I drastically underestimated ants. I was trying to think of something small.
You should have thought
Um,
about humans then.
maybe, man. Maybe.
The water bears, the tardigrades.
You can't call them that, man.
Yes, again, man.
We
They
don't
can
say that
only
anymore.
Yeah, only they can call themselves that.
Rough. Um, yeah. Ants are amazing. I've seen a few things with ants. It always makes me think of. I told you guys before that quote where the leader said an alien told them that they wouldn't reveal themselves to us until we are able to communicate with ants and be less violent.
That's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
We might figure out the ant thing first, but violence. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna overcome that one.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, what's the point of life without violence?
Yeah, coffee, chocolate.
What
Yeah,
what
it
is
tastes a little better when you have to have violence to get those things, like
I
Nestle, right?
mean, yeah, you can't even play Mario without stomping on some Goombas.
right?
Mm-hmm.
What is life without violence? Is it wrong of us to enjoy stomping a Goomba?
Well, the Goombas are made to be stomped. Truly, they have
Are
no
No,
culture.
are they made to
no.
be stomped? You're talking about killing a being.
Yeah,
Well,
just
I mean, they
just
have a
just like
genetic predisposition to being stomped.
just like certain people have a pre-genetic disposition to being used as farm equipment, right? Right, Stoba? Is that what you mean?
No, I'm specifically talking about Goombas. They're not even people.
Right.
All
So
right.
now
Again, they're not
so now
people.
Italian people aren't people?
I'm not saying anything about people. We're talking about Goombas. All right.
Right,
There are
Italians.
biological differences between a Goomba and a person.
Yes, yeah.
Sure, they got two eyes.
They're
Sure, they got
sentient
2 feet.
beings. They
Sure,
feel.
they got mouths and they feel joy.
Hmm.
But
They got culture. They come from Italy.
But
but if God didn't want us to stomp the Goombas, he wouldn't have given us a double jump for doing it and one ups for doing like 6 in a row.
the thing though with that is why do we find enjoyment into killing them? Shouldn't we
Because they make a
not?
fun sound.
And that's the problem. That's, that's the fundamental problem. We are it, violence is so natural to us. I mean, like holy shit! It goes back to Neanderthal, where we are. There was the other group of Neanderthals that were to on the same level as evolutionary chart as us, and they got wiped out. And it's believed to
Mm,
be that Neanderthals went over there and just genocide them.
mm. Some of
Yeah,
those species also
Mm-hmm.
interbred, so
Mm-hmm.
that's true. Yeah.
have a little
Some
bit
people
of
still got like 2 to 4% Neanderthal in them.
most actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's.
Only ironically, the only certain people, certain tribes in Africa don't have that DNA. So
Mm-hmm.
Africans are the most human. How do you feel about that,
True.
Stoba?
What the fuck, man? Africans are very different from Goombas. This is not related to my argument whatsoever.
I don't know what you have against Italian godfathers, but you
I
know what
mean,
that mean. That's what that means, right? It's
It
a
is it? I
southern.
didn't know that.
Yes, it's a southern Italian word for a godfather. Like not like the Godfather, like mobster, like someone's probably thinking, like your actual godfather, the person that is there at baptism.
I did not know that.
So all this time, someone's basically just talking smack about
no, this
the
ain't
older
me.
Italian.
This
Huh?
ain't me. This
Hmm?
is on Miyamoto. All right, I didn't have anything to do with this.
Well, why don't you specify when you say Goomba?
Well, I mean, everybody knows what I mean when I say Goomba.
I
Well,
did.
what do
I
you
did.
mean,
I
Italian?
immediately thought of Super Mario.
The little brown guys with the brilliantly white
Oh
smile.
no! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa!
Man, why don't you just say what they are? They're mushrooms. Mushroom dudes.
What the fuck? They're mushrooms?
Yes. They're
Well,
bad
we eat the
mushrooms.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You also stomp on them. The ones that are sentient mushrooms, you stomp on.
But they'll try to kill you if you don't.
Do they?
Yeah, dude. You never got a game over by a Goomba.
What exactly is a game over? Is Mario not existing anymore? Because we still play as him.
How fucking high are you? A game over is when a Goomba hits you or you fall in a pit.
Yeah, no, I just fuck with it. But are they trying to kill you, or are they just trying to get near you?
I don't make the distinction, you know? If they get in your way,
Are they? Is it death by cop,
they're an
but with
enemy of the
Goomba?
people. Who can say, man? These aren't questions for me.
But yeah, they're mushrooms. Um,
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. Yeah, they did look a little mushroomy.
they're like
That's the tip.
Goombas, man.
Kind of look like dicks too.
Mm-hmm.
That's the tip.
Yeah, yeah. Or a whole dick if it's a tiny dick.
Tom?
Not like one of those novelty $150 dildos.
No, no. Or like a wedge.
Now, a bullet bill though.
Mm.
What about a big, thick? Talking about big bullet
Um,
bill or just a normal bullet
that's
bill?
I think that's bonsai bill you're thinking of.
Mm,
I'm
Or
talking
there's
about.
also Torpedo Ted.
yeah, I was gonna say, which one was the
Wow,
torpedo?
I don't even remember Torpedo Ted.
He just appeared in a single level in Super Mario World on the Super Mario
Super
Land.
I
Nintendo.
What
Hmm.
I
the
love
single
how
screen.
like they all have names in the credits,
I do too.
Mm.
Oh, that's something I
and
always
you're like,
loved.
oh my god, I killed so many of them. I never considered they were actually
Hmm.
living people with
Yeah.
families.
That's actually kind of funny because that credit scene is the only reason I knew Torpedo Ted existed until I finally was able to find the one level he was in. It's really obscure. It's like the level you're gonna probably never run into unless if you're like specifically trying to 100% that game.
Yeah,
Wait,
fuck auto scroller levels, man. That shit was awful.
yeah, I
Yeah.
went to that level all the time.
Yeah, but you're a monster,
Was that the
as we've
one like?
already established.
Was that the one like under the bridge or something? I forget. I
Yeah, yeah,
forget.
something like that. I mean, that's something too with like those games. Back in the day, I would always go. I'd play it till I'd done everything, then I'd do it again.
I mean, you just play like the first world of any Nintendo game or any Mario game, because you
It
just
is.
want to run fast. Like the later levels are hard, but you gotta like slow down
I
and
know, man. You go
take
through,
your time. That's not fun.
unlock the star levels. You gotta go through all that. Yeah, oh, my dog's barking at me.
Have you gone back and tried to play like an old Mario game
Mm-hmm.
recently?
Mm-hmm.
Those things are fucking hard.
Yeah,
Gamers have
Yeah.
gotten soft in recent years.
they're not really that hard.
Yeah, they are.
Eh,
I think
That
it.
shit's fucked.
I think it's more about getting back used to the controls.
yeah,
Um,
the feel.
yeah, the the timing of the jumps. I feel like they're smoother nowadays compared to when you might not be.
I don't know how people do it, man. I don't got the patience to play those old Mario games where you like gotta slow down and think about stuff. I just want to run at full speed, never break, always be jumping.
There's in one of the Mario's. It was on the Wii, I think. There's a level like that where you just run and you're being chased by a bunch of bullets. It's really fun.
Yeah.
In that level, my wife and me, we played. It's how we fell in love. We played that game so much after work. Um,
Oh my god, really?
yeah, but
You owe your marriage to a Mario game.
yes.
It's amazing.
So on that level, what we did was we started getting bored with the game, so we started doing little challenges with ourselves. So it was like, what do you think about if we could jump off of the bullets all the way there and not touch the ground? And so we ended up doing that, and it was fun.
Oh, that does sound cool.